everyone. Welcome to Arteagan Weekly Bread, your spiritual board meeting. I am your Madam President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for all of the psychic tarot and astrology reports. Feel free to skip ahead as you are guided. I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Into the President's Report. Lovelies, I miss you so much. I miss talking to you every day. I miss talking about all of this stuff every single day, and I mean, I feel better. I feel so much better having more rest and more rejuvenation, and just like my little psychic antennae get some, get some chance to just like heal up and rest. So I feel better, but I really, really miss you guys. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it, about the dailies, and I'm not sure what, I would love to put more up. I really would, but she's telling me to do monthlies for August, so I have to do that, and I have to finish up the classes for Patreon, and then I have to catch up with personal reads, so it may be a while before something. I don't know. I really don't know how. I can't see that far ahead for the channel. She's just giving me a little bit kind of as I go, so I have to follow that. However, I do upload to Patreon about 3 times a week, sometimes more. So if you guys are interested in weeklies, they are in the first tier on Patreon. Also, check out the website, thearteagan.com. I updated it. I updated it. So yeah, check it out. It's really, really pretty. It's really cool. It's really fun. So it's just like, okay, into your psychic report. So my loves, this download for you for this week ahead has something to do with dreams, and however that resonates for you. It could be your sleeping dreams, your waking dreams, your past dreams, modifying your dreams, completing your dreams, achieving your, I don't know. Something about dreams or dreaming, and some it's very 5D. It feels very ethereal. It feels very immaterial. So we'll see what that brings to us. And I skipped right over the astrology report. That's kind of fascinating. So I guess we're going to do the astrology report right now. The astrology report, okay. This is, Monday the 3rd to Monday the 10th, and this is an incredible moment in time. Every single day, every single moment and breath, every single week and month, that adds more and more understanding and layers and complexities to the work that we've been doing every single day of our lives. It's just been getting heightened and heightened and heightened. Happy full moon in Aquarius, everybody. I mean, I'm happy about it. I feel fantastic. I feel really, really great, but I know not everyone is going to be feeling that. Not everyone's going to feel comfortable with the fullness of the energy, the peak energy, and then the jolt and the shock of this energy. So check out the live stream if you can today at 2 o'clock. Well, you know how it goes. You know how we do it. It's really fun. It's really great. And then I go over to Patreon, and that's going to be, I'm going to break them up so that I can spend a little bit more time per sign on what this full means for you. And then we do tarot for every single sign, if you guys are into that. And then you can play it back whenever on YouTube if you can't catch it live. So that will be that on Tuesday. So tomorrow we have Mercury entering Leo. So yay. And then this is great because now Mercury is going to be like on the go again. So we've had Mercury in Cancer forever. So now Mercury is moving really fast. Just like a couple weeks later, Mercury moves again. And then a couple weeks later, Mercury moves again. Like, it's very, very, very fast moving planet again. So Mercury's back to, doing his thing. And with Mercury in Leo, now the shift has to do with this more Leonine masculine energy, shining bright, just like basking in the warmth, the glow of the love and the heart, and being appreciated for our talents, being appreciated for what makes us special, being appreciated for our self-expression. So that'll be interesting. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is also the first the first Mars square. Mars is going to square Jupiter, 19 degrees Aries and Capricorn. So this is going to kick off a very long, we all have been talking about this Mars being in Aries for a very long time, until I think January 6th, 2021, with the retrograde and all. So this is going to make several passes, and with the other planets. So there's going to be, I'm picking up more of the psychic energy that I'm getting for this particular, I really actually feel, and more so when Mars is actually retrograde, and when, Mars is in the shadow, but I really feel like it's a karmic situation returning for you, or for someone, and it's an effort that's being returned to you. So just like when Mercury retrogrades, we don't want to start anything new, we don't want to sign new contracts. However, it can be really great for getting more work that you've already initiated in the past, that you've already gotten in the past. You can get more work of that same nature in a Mercury retrograde, and then it's okay for you to go ahead and sign those papers. It's okay for you. If you've done it before, you can proceed. And I'm feeling that energy a lot with Mars retrograde. I'm feeling that there's an effort, there's a goal or an ambition, or there's something that you wanted, or I feel like that is actually returning. That's how I'm feeling it. I know there's lots of different interpretations, so I just you guys know how it goes. I'm just a messenger. I just do what I'm told, and that's what I'm getting for this Mars, this Mars energy. So Mars squaring Jupiter, and then this is going a little bit further, but next Thursday, the 13th, Mars will square Pluto at 23 degrees Aries Capricorn. That is very martial. That's very militaristic and forceful. And so with this Mars square Jupiter, there's this, I'll show you, kind of energy, right? So especially with Mercury entering Leo on the same day, you might want to get going right out the gate. You might want to begin. You might want to jump right into something, but you're going to have to wait a little bit. You have to hold your horses a little bit. So you could feel the impulse. And here's what I want you to focus on is whatever visions you're getting at this time, whatever ambitions you see that you want, and however that's changing and evolving with you, keep the inspiration and let everything work on you energetically to modify your visions, your expectations, your goals, and let it reorient you in the 5D on the inside first, because you'll need to make more changes before you can get into that new timeline, so to speak, the new reality. But there's things being shown. Also with Mercury entering Leo and with some other stuff going on, there's going to be even more of a hyper focus on celebrity culture and what celebrities are doing, what celebrities are saying, and how they're using their voices and how they're shining so bright. We're going to see a lot of charisma. We're going to see a lot of passionate expression of people's hearts and dramatic displays of what have you. It's, Leo is a high drama, which everyone loves, and it's very, very entertaining. So expect more of that. On Tuesday, the moon is going to be in Aquarius. However, she will be void from about 2:45 p.m. Pacific time to 7:27 p.m. Pacific time, where she will then move into Pisces. On Wednesday, we have Venus conjuncting exact in 27 degree Gemini, the North Node. The moon will be in Pisces all day without any void of coarseness. So that is really nice. Let this be, and here's another thing with that, is that with Gemini, the opposite of Sagittarius, right? So the direction is to gather information and not make any judgments. So Venus will have very likely a little gift for you with that North Node. So look for Gemini in your chart, and specifically maybe 27 degrees Gemini, and there could be more information coming your way. So be open to receiving communication, be open to receiving information without judgment. That's a very key thing right now, and everything that we're seeing on the world stage is all South Node in Sagittarius. It's, I make a judgment on this immediately. This isn't what I believe. It's not my culture. It's not my upbringing. I reject it. I make a judgment. I know it. I know it. I know it already. I don't have to take in more information. I don't have to educate myself. I don't have to think about it. And Gemini wants us to continually think about it and to always be gathering information and to always be learning. So if you're making judgments on anything about your future right now, that could be very hindering to your process for you to create that new reality for yourself, because you're being short with yourself. So what's that, Wednesday the 5th could bring something very nice for yourself, especially with the moon in Pisces. That could be, forgiveness or inspiration, creativity, or higher spirituality is what I would like you to aim for there. On Thursday, the moon will be in Pisces all day again. And then on Friday, Venus will enter Cancer. Woohoo! Venus in Gemini. Okay, thank you very much for that retrograde. Okay. But, here's what's interesting. We have Mercury entering, we have two shifts this week. On Tuesday, Mercury enters Leo, leaving Cancer, where he's been for a while. And then Friday, at the end of the week, we have Venus entering Cancer, leaving Gemini, where she's been for a very long time. So the sign of Cancer is staying activated. The sign of Cancer is staying prominent. So while we have this very masculine energy at play, we still have this, I'm getting the 0 degree Cancer eclipse, but we still have this emphasis on the, putting your best feminine forward is how I want you to see this, especially with Gemini especially with Venus having gone retrograde in Gemini and coming out of Gemini into Cancer, which is very feminine, like the archetypal feminine energy, the mother figure. This is still emphasize that you want to lead with your best feminine forward first, and then as Mars is in his shadow and he gets slower and slower and retrogrades and then squares everything in Capricorn, then it's going to be working on more of that masculine energy. So there's a couple of things. There's a little gift when a planet leaves a sign. Okay, so you get that kind of it's like Mercury gives you a little gift before moving on to Leo on Tuesday, and then Venus can give you a little gift before entering Cancer on Friday. And so just kind of pay attention and see what's popping, what's going on. And on Friday as well, the moon will be void of course from about 5:53 to 6:04 a.m. I believe. I didn't write anything down. I usually write military time before she enters Aries. Saturday, the moon will be in Aries all day. Sunday, the moon will be void of course from 12:49, there we go, to 6:27 p.m. That would be, and then she will enter Taurus. Okay, and then on next Monday, the 10th, that's a big thing happening. Mercury will square Uranus at 10 degrees Leo and Taurus. The moon will be in Taurus. That's being exacerbated by something else that's happening with the sun at 18 degrees Leo, the moon in, what is that? Hold on, there's something Gemini over there. I can't see it. I didn't write it down very well. They're basically both pointing to Jupiter. It looks like 18 degrees Capricorn. There's something there. And it creates a bit of a yod aspect formation. I drew this little triangle. And, or it's forming. Maybe it's forming because I have it done here again. This is an immense focus on how do I put this? The broader theme unfolding is about being accountable and taking accountability, swallowing your pride, overcoming your ego, and being able to move forward. Oh, that's also on the heels. Okay, now I'm getting into next week. But next Monday is also going to be a little bit of a doozy because, yes, next Tuesday we'll have the first quarter moon in Scorpio. So this full moon, it's kind of like the fallout energy of the full moon. So I'll actually go into that later today for the live stream. So basically this week ahead for you guys, just to kind of summarize it, there's shifts happening, there's gifts being given. If you can see them and accept them and stay open-minded and not be impatient and not try to rush forward, and if you can overcome any residual pride, ego, selfishness, and like toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, if you're pretty solid there's really wonderful things breaking through and breaking up so that you can make adjustments to stabilize yourself and feel better about where you are now, as well as get a peek into the future and see where you're going and what you want for yourself in the future. Okay, let's dive into the tarot report. Sorry, that was all over the place, you guys. Okay, I almost forgot. So, you guys, I've been using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck on Patreon for maybe a week now. I could not purchase this deck for myself, no matter how much I wanted to. I still miss Mana, Adelina Bond. She was on YouTube and she was phenomenal. And I'm sure she still would be if she ever decided to come back. She would just get the biggest, warmest welcome back. She used these cards, and the way she channeled these energies was just so unique and so special. And I mean, I wanted the cards, I wanted to use them, but I wanted to see her do it. I wanted her to do it. So it's so unique. It's so individual the way she read these cards. I'm sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about and I'm just running on and on about it. Anyway, I still miss her. But my mother bought this deck for me and sent it to me here in Los Angeles. So I could not resist. I could not. So so I'm still reading from the book, so bear with me, but they, just like animals, like in real life, they are speaking to me. So bear with me as I read out loud from the book, but you will just, guys, oh my God, they're just gorgeous and they're perfect and they're so complementary to our natural energies as human beings. And that's how I've experienced them so far, having really been using them like in all of my weeklies for Patreon. Okay, so we're going to shuffle these and we're going to let them come forth for yourself, how you may be showing up this week and how someone else that you will be dealing with this week in a prominent way, how they're showing up this week. So, okay, here we go. How are you showing up? The fox. Oh, that's happy. Bottom of the deck, the wolf, and I'm taking it. I feel it. I'm feeling this energy of very clever, but it's not like an immature clever, like I'm trying to get away with something clever, like you would think of a fox. I'm getting that there's this protectiveness. There's this leadership quality about you that you are going to protect your family. You're going to protect your... I'm not even getting like your interests. I'm getting that you're going to protect your family. Or that you're making decisions. Oh, some of you, this is a company. For some of you, it's like your family, like a company family. Some of you could be employers and you have employees under you, and you're making decisions, and you are sort of, you're confident though. There's you could also just be like the head of your family, and just, it could be okay. Let's see this other person this week. And you can also reverse the oh my god. The mouse. The itty bitty little mouse. And I'm going to take it another bottom of the deck, the golden egg. I am getting a lot of timidity here. I'm getting someone that is, it could be a Virgo. It could be a Virgo, or who else am I feeling with this? I'm actually getting Taurus too, which would be very strange. I'm getting someone who there's something they need to speak, but there's a moment before then. It's almost like the calm before the storm, but it's not going to be a storm. It's a quiet moment to themselves where they hear this inner voice. They hear this in the stillness, in the absolute quiet. Yeah, this is someone that doesn't like a lot of I'm getting nervous energy with this. This could also be like a Libra or Gemini. Very like nervous tension, nervous energy. Okay, are you guys ready? Oh, we just jumped up to the wolf. Okay, we're going to start with the wolf. Guardian of the family and tribe. Activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following. Embrace all, exclude none. When you are in balance, you are reliable, democratic, and fearless. When you are out of balance, you are judgmental and dominating. To bring yourself back into balance, practice letting go. So this I feel like is you controlling what you can control, above all else. So bear with me as I find the fox here. Here we go. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When you're in balance, you are magical, ingenious teacher, you are monogamous. When you are out of balance, you are sneaky, you are unsure of your identity. To bring yourself back into balance, partnership, and connection. So I feel like this is someone in a leadership position. This is you in a leadership role or position, or just taking control of your life. Very emperor energy I feel with this. Not quite letting someone slip away, not letting someone or a situation. You're keeping your eye on something. You're committed, and I feel like you're just taking responsibility, and however that is. You could just be, there's something there. It's like you're making phone calls, or you're writing emails, or I feel like you are with this wolf very mature and heavily committed here. With whatever that is, we'll find out too. Let's take a look at this little mouse. I don't think I've ever gotten this mouse before yet. Detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. This is such Virgo energy. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. When you are in balance, you are organized, resourceful, and prepared. When you're out of balance, you are busy with no purpose. To bring yourself back into balance, you need a meaningful project. It's kind of everything I already intuited. I feel like these little colorful little fruity pebbles around him, I feel like there's things swirling in this person's mind, or like thoughts or memories or ideas or fears, or things that are way over analyzing. Okay, let's head over to the golden egg. Okay, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra, or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, and when the I can do this. And the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. You might want to play that back over again, because this is a very deep, esoteric experience. If you've never experienced this before, it may be a little bit difficult for you to recognize what this is, what it feels like, most importantly. This is interesting because this person over here, your mouse, is needing to retreat from an over-analytical mind, overstimulation of the mind. And like this, they could be racing thoughts and over-obsessing, over-scrutinizing and analyzing. And they really need to pull into themselves and be very meditative and contemplative so that they can let the answer come through. Because what they're doing right now is trying to think of the answer. They're trying to, force it. And there's something going on between you two that they have to feel this, from within. And you are showing up very steady and solid and committed. So I feel like this is just a timing issue of, whatever is going on between you two. You're very committed. You're in there for the long haul. And this person is just going through something. They're just going through, these are crazy transits going on right now. And not everyone is going to be an Arteagan or in the Arteagan way of life of love, truth, integrity, and all about using practical magic to balance spirituality and practicality. Not everyone's going to be interested in maintaining that balance, and you know what I'm saying? So for other people, I'm telling you guys, they're like flying blind. And so your person, that's where they are. So all right, let's see what this is all about specifically. What is this energy between these two? The wolf and the fox and the mouse and the golden egg. 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. This could be business, doesn't have to be, But this is independence. This is very strong. This is my single girl card of the tarot. Whoa. And we have the King of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay, well now this is about someone going from singlehood to non-singlehood. Very clear. This could even be something simple as you just like living your life and someone else trying to like ask you out on a date or trying to ask you to commit to them or something like that. I feel like you might even not be talking to this person because the way the wolf is looking like dead on, and then the fox is kind of like on the side over here. I feel like you are keeping busy. I feel like you do have things to take care of and that you are in this fox energy of cleverly, like I feel like you could be cleverly sort of solving any problems in your life or rearranging things in your life, maybe even like rearranging furniture or, you know, feng shui type stuff. But you have what you're chewing on, and this person is a little bit neurotic and they need more alone time. But throughout both of these two different energies, you're both probably very independent. Also more Virgo energy. But with this King of Wands, and that could be you, whoever's the more action-oriented person, or it could be a third person that like goes and grabs your arm, goes and grabs their arm, and like brings you two together. It could be that too, something like that. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Queen of Wands. So the very natural counterpart to the King of Wands. And she is very... Okay, so see this black cat right here? This is this is like an ancient Egypt thing. I'm getting that this is like an energy. You could have like an actual spirit animal or some sort of like past life with some cat, black cat. But I am getting ancient Egypt. I am getting all of like these decorations, and like you even could have had a lifetime in Egypt and you were buried with your mummified cat or something like that. I don't know. But there's like this, I'm getting a whole thing about something circling you and being protected. And now she's giving me the dream thing again. Hold on. Pay attention to your dreams and watch your dreams for black cats. And she's saying there will be clues in the light, and it's like light reflections, and it's like, okay, she's showing me the mummy, the first mummy, when they get to, is it Hymenoptera? And the light goes in, and Evie and Rick go down, and she gets those things, and she points it to the opening above, and it like comes in, and she angles it. And then all of a sudden, the ricochets the light to all the other little thingies, and then it lights up the room. That's so random. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that just came through very, very powerfully. Something about cats and like very, very, Leo energy. There could be Leos involved in this. Oh my God, did you hear that? That was so bizarre. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. What's all that? The Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So there is a lot of pentacles on the table right here. I'm hearing, how can you mend a broken heart? You guys know I can't sing. I do this because I just do it. I don't do it because I think I can sing. But I'm hearing that song. And ooh, there's this element of time here. With this Knight of Pentacles and even the Four of Pentacles, there's like this little bit of like, I don't want to part with my money or something. And I'm not a fan of this energy at all. This is someone not prioritizing what's important in life. Could be one or both of you, but you will know. This is, I'm just getting this energy of a little bit of distraction, like I'm going to distract myself. And it really could be that this mouse of yours is doing everything except being alone, everything except giving themselves quiet time. They're just fooling themselves. They're just delaying the inevitable. Okay, we'll get one more. Justice on the bottom. And the Ace of, okay. Ace of, I'm going to take all three. Ace of Cups, Justice, and the Fool. Since she's like halfway out already. And then bottom of the deck, the Fool. Okay. So, wiping of the slate clean. There could need to be like a cutting of cords with other energies, other situations, other circumstances to bring you back into this, to bring you back right here. And I am hearing dream come true. So I'm not sure who's dreaming here. Oh, there's a gift. Gifts with the shifts of Mercury and Venus this week. Okay. Tell us about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Pretty please. Pretty please with sugar on top. Ooh. Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups. This is a cold, rude awakening. This is like a realization hitting you. And I feel like this is gonna hit your mouse. And I hate to say it because I love this little mouse. I really, really do. I actually am very endeared to this energy a lot. It's because I can see that they're just scared. They're just scared. They're just they get easily frazzled, they get easily overstimulated, and it's like they just go into fear. They're just in a fear because they're so tiny. They're so little. So it's like, and I don't care if this is like a powerful person or like a physically large person. This person feels like a little itty bitty mouse on the inside. And I feel like this mouse is about to get sort of shocked. I'm getting like lightning, even though it's not. I feel like this is like the broken sky. Like this night is like ripping through the air. And I feel like it's going to hit this, this independent person, this, I'm okay. Nope, I actually have a deep, deep, deep regret. They could have been trying to focus on they could have been trying to focus on, they're kind of running from the truth here a little bit. Nope. That's not how this works. Let's take a look at the King of Wands and the Two of Cups. Oh no, the Five of Pentacles. That is not fun. It's one of two things. It's that someone feels really left out and very alienated from a connection. It could be also that someone is begging very earnestly and sort of dramatically to be friends. And it's very strange to me because the King of Wands is not someone that begs. This is a very ego strong, King of Wands is an ego, so it's very interesting that it's being clarified with this Five of. So I feel like if anyone is coming to you, they could have a front. They could appear confident, but don't forget that inside they're a little itty bitty mouse that just needs to feel reassured, that just needs their little hideaway in a dark little crevice for them to just feel safe and protected. So keep that in mind and be gentle with them, because you're showing up as way more confident, way more even forceful, and just more like you have a handle. You got it. You're a leader. You know where you're going. You know how to get there. You're doing things. You are up to something. With Fox energy, it's very, very happy. I'm feeling like very happy energy. You're up to something, but you still have your wolf eyes open to everything else. Every little seismic vibration, every little change in the atmosphere, you are aware of it. It reaches you. I'm also getting with the nose, or you sniff out, Both of those have long little snouts. They're so cute. Okay, tell me about this Queen of Wands, this counter. That was really fast. Oh, and we have double justice. We have the Justice, Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Whoa. This is a very insecure person. This is someone who builds things up in their mind about you too, and will not check with you. They will not be direct and just ask you something. They're going to set up all these intricate little things and see how you respond, or gauge your perceptions and by your responses, and gauge by like little itty bitty nuggets and crumbs of information, and they're going to make their judgments that way. And it's like, it's never satisfying because it's never like the meat of it. This Eight of Swords, it's like they're just hyper focused. They're hyper focused on the can't, and this person needs balance. They feel like this is unattainable. It's weird because I feel like I'm trying to see all of these people as different people. But it's so weird energy. It's really weird. This is a weird reading, a little bit. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles, please. Ooh, another person and the King of Pentacles. This is you. Thank you. Because I was kind of wondering, I'm like, this is you. You're the wolf. You're the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And just as I was shuffling, I was seeing this horse there's a pivot. This really goes well with this. There's a pivot. How he's sort of like turning a corner. There's something you're working on, and it's more practical. It's more maybe even mundane, everyday stuff. I feel like you're focusing on your business, and you could, like I said, you could be an employer, you could be a leader in your family, you could be a leader in some sort of organization or some such, but you're taking care of business. That's really it. But I feel like you're just being sort of creative with this fox energy in what you're doing with your life right now. And I feel like you're making more tangible material changes. Okay, Four of Pentacles. What is this all about? Tell us about the Four of Pentacles, please. Again, the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Now, what she's telling me, a good thing, is that this Nine of Swords will not last long. So it's it's almost at the Ten of Swords. So this mouse, it's like this person, it's like this anxiety. This person's got major anxiety issues or something. They're just like, they get really mentally locked up. This person has, they can't, man, they're really holding on. They're really holding on to all this worry and stress and fear. I'm telling you, this person is suffering in silence. This person is not talking to you. They're not going to you for reassurance, which is really a shame, because you're very well equipped to quell any insecurities. You're already doing it. You're already you could be soothing someone else, making someone else feel better, or making your tribe feel better, helping your little community or your neighborhood or something like that. And this other person is totally just like spiraling, mentally spiraling. That's such a shame. Because, you and I know it doesn't have to be that way, but in this person's mind and heart, they're still there. They're still overcome by fear, shame, and guilt. And, it's divine timing when we come out of that. So you're doing the right thing by taking care of practical things that you have the power to take control of. And we know what this person's doing. That's interesting. Okay, so let's move on over here, because I feel like this is going to have answers. This Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Three of Cups. What is this? You know already. It's a secret, but I feel like you already know what this is. It's a secret. Oh, the moon. This could come out. This could come to light on the full moon. If this is happening in real time, I am recording this. Well, this will be premiering on the actual day of the Aquarius full moon in 11 degrees, 45 minutes Aquarius, but let's actually round it up to about 12 degrees Aquarius-ish. And the Three of Cups underneath it. And the Hanged Man under that. Give me a second here. I'm not necessarily getting that they cheated on you or stepped out on you, even though it really does look like that. This is a very neurotic person. I feel there's more to this story here. Let's take my ride or die, ride or wait. And let's dig into the Seven of Swords, actually. That happened. I was about to kind of do my second shuffle, and three cards just like slid out. So what are they? They are the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Staves. Where is that? So the Eight of Pentacles showed up over here to clarify the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords and Justice. Now, there's a lot of pentacles on the table. Thank you. She's telling me that they were hyper focusing on leverage over you. It's like a rookie mistake, isn't it? They did do something. They did do something. There is something there. Even if it's self-destructive. Yeah, they were totally... You know, they could have lied to you. They could have lied to you about... They could have been a little bit weird with you. They could have lied to you about your own power or your own advantage. This is so bizarre. I'm gonna keep going because this is a little weird, like I'm saying. Tell me about the High Priestess. She'll tell us the secrets. She knows everything. Temperance. So this is interesting because all of this is like drunkenness and alcoholism and like partying too much and drugs, alcohol and sex and rock and roll and like excess. And this is sobriety. This is healing, temperance, spirituality. So I feel like a sobering up here for them. Oh my God, I really hope this is not like, I mean, I don't want to project into your reading, but this could be like a Virgo Pisces type person, okay? Especially with the moon. Ooh, that did not feel good. This is also cliquish behavior. Like keeping someone out, you know? Like keeping you out, or... It's so complex. This person's mind is so... making my job harder. Okay, no, but it's like this person's mind is like there's so much going on, and so much of it is very likely just overcomplicated. There's like this cliquish behavior, cattiness, bullying. And you know, bullies really are the weakest. But that energy is going to be balanced out. That actually explains this over here. If they come back to you, they will appear very confident and they will appear very whatever, but inside they really want to be with you or associated with you or work for you with you. If this is family, they want to reunite, whatever this is, because they feel left out. They really feel left out. They could have rejected you and been sneaky and made you feel like you weren't good enough, like you don't have any advantage, that you don't have any values or skills or whatever. And that was all a big lie. Okay, let's take a look at the fun part, the nice outcome here. Because tell me about the Ace of Cups, the Justice, and the Fool. I guess that wants to come out. The Four of Swords. Very quiet energy. All right, so, ooh, and the Judgment. Okay. And the Moon again. And that Hanged Man was over there too. Or it was, yeah, it's right here. So, Hanged Man energy. I'm not going to pull it, but we know that, I'm just going to pull these two, but we know that it's here. They're going through some sort of something. They're going through, they need, okay. They could have been trying to distract themselves. Remember, I sort of said a little bit about that. I think that someone could be just distracting themselves, keeping themselves busy, enjoying their little clicks or whatever. And like, I feel like this is them escaping the karma and trying to escape the karma, trying to escape what they did to you. And you can't. That's not how it works. They're going to get some alone time. And when they have that alone time, they have their epiphanal moment. They have their judgment moment, their kingdom come moment. And that is when they can heal this. That's when they can connect with their unstruck sound. That's when they can connect with their humanity. When they connect with their humanity, justice is brought forth between the both of you. And it involves starting over from scratch. You'll have to forgive them completely and totally. They'll have to let everything negative go about themselves, and like they'll have to fess up to all this. You guys will have to talk about this. That's what justice is. Like, you'll have to balance these scales until they're even. Yeah, that's what it is. You were both, there's like an unequal footing here. And it's about getting you guys back to equanimity, back on equal footing. So one or both of you, this mouse person, ego could be involved. But, it was all about, like, leverage, really. Like, I don't know, having the upper hand. So they're going to have their own moment. They're going to have their own epiphany. They're in a hanged man position right now, and they're neurotic. So they're going to stay in that hanged man position until they get the quiet time to really sort through all of their emotional confusion. And, hopefully they take up some sort of contemplative practice at the very least, or even meditative practice, so that this can get through. There's a message inside of them. There's the truth, the answer to all of this inside of them. And they've just been drowning it out in partying or socializing or surrounding themselves with people that are not good for them and are not going to feed them anything nourishing. So it's going to be through their quiet time, through their alone time. So, I mean, they make up their own, they're going to have this karmic moment with themselves about this. And I feel like it will help them take action. It will help release them from some fears, it'll quell some of these fears, and they'll be able to approach you. Is this you then? Oh. The black cat. For some of you, not for all of you, they tried to reduce your power. For some of you, this is you. This Queen of Wands with the... She showed me this whole freaking thing. For some of you, this is you, the Queen of Wands. You have protection around you. And this other person, this mouse, did do something. They did try to do something to reduce your leverage, to reduce your credibility, to reduce your, or they criticized you, or to reduce your standing. And as far as your acting principle, you taking action, you couldn't. You couldn't do anything. So I feel like you created your own sense of justice for yourself. If you know about this, if that resonates for you, and you went hard at work to what you do have control over. This is very complex. I'm not sure how you feel about this, given what they're coming from. I mean, this is kind of a big boo-boo. And the only saving grace that I see here is that their regret is going to hit them like a ton of bricks. They're not happy without you. I mean, it's not like they're not happy without you. They're not happy with themselves of how they treated you or how they reacted to you, how they responded to you. That's what it is. They have a regret, and it's going to hit them very fast. Okay, let's actually start with Natalee Oracle. If this reunion does happen, it'll be in divine timing. You have like 4 major arcana here: justice, full moon, judgment. It'll be very in divine timing. Forgiveness will of course be necessary, but I do see a new beginning here, and it's very nice. It's really hopeful. It's very new. You know, if you can really wipe the slate clean, which I feel like you can, they're neurotic. I mean, they're really holding on to stressing about it, stressing about the new beginning, stressing about the emotions. I feel like that's what it is. They really just don't want to face it. They don't want to deal with it, but the karma is weighing on them very heavy. So you don't do anything. You just just keep doing what you're doing. Take care of what you have in front of you. Saturn, learn your lessons, earn the right to your success, rewards. So this is a hard-earned victory for both of you. I mean, more for them than for you, but this is a hard-earned victory that it's like you really do earn the right to your success. You really do earn this relationship. They are earning it, but I feel like I'm sure both of you have something. I'm sure there's more to the story, but both of you, whoever this is resonating for, even if this is your mouse and you're the wolf, you learn this lesson with them, and you go through the motions with them so that you can understand where they're coming from as well. The most mature are going to win right now. The most mature and responsible, stable, a highest expression of that Capricorn energy are going to be the winners. Okay? Learn your lessons. Waters wait for you. You're the captain of this ship. You cannot be sent off course. This is for the mouse. If you're the mouse, you're feeling very nervous and neurotic, and you're lost in your own mental agony. You have to take control back over your mind, over your spirit, over your life, which is really the inside. If you control your inside, if you can balance your energies within yourself, you can control your entire world. Because it's not about, that's actually what I'm picking up with this, is that this mouse person tried to control something. They tried to control something in the material world, and it didn't bring them the result that they wanted. And they're realizing that they have to change something on the inside in order to get a better result. So they're going through something, and they're learning this lesson through you, through their interaction with you. You're the catalyst for someone else's lesson. Isn't that fun? Let's finish off with a moonology. Communication is key. New moon and Gemini energy. Oh, and the bottom of the deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And beneath that, a personal issue reaches resolution. Your mouse is going through a personal issue. So if this is happening for you, if this resonates with you, if it's happening in real time, give them a couple of weeks to finish out these full moon lunation energies. Let that play out for them. It'll probably be over this time that they do have the resolution that they need for their own personal difficult cycle. And you have 2 moons here, like, you have this moon and then you have this moon. So your person's really like going through something. They're going through a lot of internal, emotional, mental, spiritual confusion. And I don't think they have the benefit that you have, that you are in the tarot land on YouTube. And, so they'll just take a little bit longer. And by the new moon in the middle of the month, they may be ready. But, I mean, that's kind of indicated with like the King and Queen of Wands. But either way, don't even worry about the timeline. That's just sort of like a maybe if this is happening in that time frame for you. Moon cycles it's like a 6-month thing, a timeline for moon cycles. But regardless, you're okay. You're okay, so keep doing what you're doing, and everything else is everything else. So that is your tarot and your tarot report. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The website's updated. Patreon is so much fun and amazing. I'm all caught up with the readings there, and I will be finishing the classes, getting caught up with the classes this week. What else? And then I'll be getting into, oh yes, monthlies. So monthlies I've added to Patreon in I think it's the 2nd tier, the Knights tier. And so the monthlies will be coming out for all the 12 signs, and that'll be really cool. That'll be coming out this week as well. And if I think of anything else, I'll hop on. But as far as the YouTube, I would love to put up more content. You guys know me. I would love to I really would, but not quite yet. I still have a lot of work to catch up on. And, you know me, I'm a Capricorn. I don't let people down. That's just not my thing. So I'm going to continue there, and hopefully there will be more. There will be more. But if you guys are really missing me, or if you were wanting the weeklies, that's the 1st tier, and it's a lot of fun, and it's live. I do the live streams there. So I would like to put up different videos on YouTube, like talking about astrology and tarot and psychism, sort of just talking about it. But I mean, there's a lot swirling, but like I said, it's not really settled yet. So for right now, I love you guys, and I miss you, and I obviously miss you because I'm rambling now, and there's really no reason to anymore because all the reports are done, and I just kind of want to keep talking to you. So I love you guys. Take care. And I will talk to you guys very soon, okay? Take very good care, my dears. And until then, many, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads. Mwah, darlings.